everyone, this is Sims here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're all doing alright. Today we are touring this cute little cottage here. I thought of it to be a very old cottage. It's off-grid. There is no electricity going in this cottage here, and you will see a well on a side here. That's gonna be the source of water in this house. And the owner of this house has a very beautiful vintage car in front there, and I just added those ivy all over the house because I wanted it to look very old. It was so old that all the ivy grew over the years, and they didn't want to remove it because it looks like it gives character, we say, to the house, you know. And that's the well I was talking about. I pretend that this well is their source of water. So they plumbed it such a way that they get water from the well here. And, you know, it's filled with rainwater and all that things. Anyway, and look at what I did with the sculpture here in front. I merged the flower and the sculpture together, and it looks so cute. And you guys, these ivies are so beautiful. You know what? I dreamed about us getting these ivies 2 days before I saw the ad on the Freeplay Facebook. You know, it's weird how much I love The Sims. Anyways, before we start the tour, I would like to tell you a little bit about the Sims that lives here, because I want you guys to connect a little bit with the Sims that live here and know her story. So the lady who is watering her flowers here is the owner, and she's living in this house with someone very special. So this is Petunia. Petunia is now old and she's very happy, but it was never like that before. So back in the 80s, Petunia was a very beautiful, nice young girl, teenage girl, and she loved two things in her life. Her gardens and her boyfriend here, whose name was Baron. So right after high school, they wanted to get married, but then Petunia's parents did not agree since the boy was a mechanic's son. So instead, they got her married to a rich businessman. But the marriage did not go through because he was just very abusive, and she had to go back home. 3 years later, she got married to someone else again. He was the mayor's son. He was good somehow, but the marriage did not last either because they couldn't have children. And then after that, her parents told her that she was only 25 and she should get married again. So she married Lemar here. He was very nice, very kind to her, but then he was sick and he died very early. And then to get away from everybody's judgments, Petunia just left the city where she was living in, and she went back to live in her hometown. And then one day when she was driving along and her car broke down, she went to get some help, and she noticed a house around her. And the thing that was engraved on the stone sculpture there was really intriguing. So she rang the bell, and a handsome man came out, and he smiled at her and he said, "Oh dear, you took a very long time to find me, but at last you're here with me. Welcome home, dear. Welcome home." And yes, it was Baron, her first love, the boy, the teenage boy that she always loved. And of course, they then got married, and since then, they live together, and it is their happy ever after. So what was written on that stone? It was written Petunia's garden. Yeah, so yeah, that's what the story I had in my mind while I was decorating this house. So here we are, we're taking a look at the garden first. So as soon as you enter the gate, you pass the archway there, and then you can see those pathway that goes to the garden area. And I just love the activities they can do with these new items. That's bird coming is just very pretty. And then there is a little seating area out here, and there are lots of seats because they get many guests coming over. They are very cheerful people, so they always have guests coming over, so they have more seating area. And then from the seating area there, you have a path that goes onto this little gazebo. I call it the love gazebo because all the activities they do on it, the animation are just so precious. It's so pretty. And then there is another pathway that goes all the way to the well. And it is a wishing well. They say that whoever wishes on that well get their love or some sorts. So maybe Baron wished on that whale, so he got back his love. And there he is, and we're just gonna make them dance because it's just so cute. Look at them. Oh, this is so cute. I just love it so much. Oh my goodness. So okay, let's enter the house now. So as soon as you enter, there is an entryway where there is a bench there, and a boots, and across that there is a little table with a mirror there. We got that from the recent event, the Heart of Stone event. And then you enter another entryway here where there is sitting area. And this is my favorite thing we got in this update beside the ivies. I just love those flowers. They're so pretty. And through this door here, there is a little tiny, teeny laundry room, and it's just a sink, and you will see a pile of clothes in the corner there. I'm trying to get a better view of it here. I merged the flower basket with a table so I could put those clothes on the table, and it looks like the clothes are on the basket. So Petunia washes the clothes on the sink, and then she hangs them dry on that hanger there. And then she has her gardens here. She sells her flowers as well to wedding planners. And yeah, that's what it is on that part of the house. And then after that, we have the big living and dining area. And as you can see, the ivy somehow got into the house as well, and they didn't remove it because it's gives a really nice character to the house. And they have a parrot here and a cat as well. And this is their little living area and dining area as well. And you will see there are only candles on all the walls since this house doesn't have any electricity. And then in that little alcove there is a little area where they keep their very expensive wine, and it's like a little cellar, cabinet cellar. And then through the archway, they have their kitchen area in here. And I positioned the sink this way on purpose because the well is on that side. So let's say there is like some sort of plumbing that they can get water from the well into the sink directly. So yeah, so I chose this cabinets because it matches all the wood tone in the house, and they can have breakfast in here, and they have a beautiful view of the garden from the bay window. And then from the kitchen, they have a door that goes onto the garden as well, and they can sit in the corner there. Oh, I just love the looks of those ivies, and those flower look like wildflower that grew, and then some ivy grew from those flowers. Oh, this house makes me very dreamy. I don't know why. Anyways, just behind the well, you can see the bathroom. So I put the bathroom right here so that we can say there is a plumbing that goes directly from the well to the bathroom, so they can have access to the water very fast. And next to the bathroom is the only bedroom and their bedroom. I had to use this bed because this suited the house better, and I've used that old wallpaper. I think it matches well with the wallpaper, and those candle lights are very pretty. And yeah, that's um pretty much it in this house. The house tour was very short, that's why I had to add the story of Petunia in this video. And now if you'd like to recreate the cottage, I will give you the grade numbers so you can recreate it. And if you do recreate this house and post on Facebook, make sure to tag me on so I can see what you've done with it. And it was a pretty simple bid, but I just had to do something with the current update, you know. And there will be a manor coming soon, so that will be a very huge house using all these new items. But I just wanted to do a little something on here and, you know, honor the month of love, you know. Anyways, so yeah, that was all for the tour of this house. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the story was not too boring for you. I will see you next time with another house tour video. Till then, take care. Happy simming.